Welcome to Alanis Business Academy. I'm Matt Alanis, and this is episode 135, the Consumer Confidence Index. Produced by the Conference Board, the Consumer Confidence Index, or CCI, measures the degree of consumer optimism related to the state of the economy. While indicators such as GDP, CPI, and others tell us what has taken place in the economy, the CCI is one of few economic indicators that actually attempts to assess how consumers are feeling. Although we try to predict consumer optimism based on traditional economic indicators such as the unemployment rate, a decrease in the unemployment rate doesn't always translate to improved consumer sentiment. So instead of making assumptions based upon what has already happened in the economy, we figure it just makes sense to ask consumers how they're feeling instead. The widely held belief is that if consumers feel better about their current and future prospects, they'll probably spend more money. And since consumer spending makes up a large majority of the gross domestic product, economists, investors, and businesses are extremely interested in understanding how consumers are feeling. For more information on gross domestic product, check out episode 132 titled How to Measure Gross Domestic Product. The Consumer Confidence Index is derived from a monthly survey which attempts to measure consumer feelings towards current conditions as well as future expectations of the economy. A total of 5,000 households are asked to indicate their general outlook in 5 areas each month. These areas include current business conditions for the next 6 months, current employment conditions for the next 6 months, and total family income for the next 6 months. Respondents must reply with an answer of positive, negative, or neutral related to the area that is assigned. And this is designed to reflect their level of optimism in each of these 5 areas. These responses are then tallied and used to produce the CCI. Since the Consumer Confidence Index reflects both optimism related to current conditions and future expectations, the CCI is weighted, with current conditions receiving a weight of 40% and future expectations receiving a weight of 60%. As a baseline measure, the Conference Board utilizes data from 1985, since that year doesn't reflect a period of significant expansion or contraction, which of course would throw off the comparison. Overall, an increasing consumer confidence index indicates economic growth where consumers are spending money. However, the consumer confidence index can be a very volatile indicator. Occurrences such as rising gas prices, terrorist attacks, and even decisions over whether to raise the debt ceiling can affect the confidence level of consumers and drastically impact the CCI. As a result, those who use the index are encouraged to look for trends over a several-month period in order to lessen the impact of any one month. This has been the Consumer Confidence Index. For questions, please leave them in the comment box below, and I'll do my best to get back to those in a timely fashion. If you're interested in learning more about economic indicators, check out the playlist titled Economic Indicators 101, and also subscribe to Alanis Business Academy for videos on other business topics. Thanks for watching.